on this particular site, the client came to us because Brian worked with them a long time ago and because we did a project down the street. So they trusted us, knowing that their neighbors trusted us, to come forth and meet with them and review their garden. They had worked really hard on this house. They renovated this house from the inside out, and then they started on the landscape. And they did a really good job. Like, they picked good plant material, they picked good bones, they have great rooms, the great spaces already established here. They just kind of picked some of the rogue plants that maybe got a little out of control and a little beyond what their maintenance capabilities were. I mean, they're great gardeners, they have a great vegetable area as well. But we just needed to come in and kind of help them figure out, more appropriate plants for the space that are going to be easier for them to maintain in their retirement lifestyle.
So the tree canopy really matured here, and as you can see behind us, we're looking at aspens, and we know that aspens can grow very quickly. So the picture changed under here very quickly. And so when Ann came in, I know she's talking to them about some of the plants they had chosen, some of the plants that they like, some of the plants that maybe need to go away, some we can culture from a maintenance standpoint. But as you can see, there's a lot of things that happened here in the last few years, and Ann mentioned that they picked great plant material, but right now it's just not working where it's planted because of shade issues, because of moisture issues. A number of different things can affect those plants.
So in this garden, what we're doing is trying to control the stuff that was here. So we did a chemical control on it to try to create a clean slate for the new plantings to come in. Because what you don't want to create a new garden and have somebody be frustrated with the fact that stuff is coming back up that used to be here that caused the issue and aggravation in the first place. So what we're doing is spraying a chemical control on the existing plant material so that we can make sure that we get rid of that. And then we're actually going to till it into the ground for the most part and create a biomass for the new plant material. And then that way, what's here can actually benefit the next landscape.
So in renovation of this garden, you come in first with the design plan. And the first thing we needed to do was decide what we wanted to keep and what needed to go. So this is in the very beginning phases, so you can see there are some things that have been sprayed so we can remove them, and some things we're going to physically remove.
Like we mentioned, some of the plant material just got a little bit crazy. Like they want to draw wildlife and nature into this garden, and they're excited about that. They want to feed the birds, they want to, invite the pollinators. So initially, just some of the things they picked were just a little rough and tumble.
Well, some of the plants in the garden are very aggressive, and some of them are natives, and when we bring them into an urban setting, they can become aggressive. And so we're going to work with a client and see how we can keep some of their favorites and maybe add in some of our favorites and kind of marry those two together. And then as we go down the road, whether it be this fall into next season, we'll culture them from a maintenance standpoint and show them really how to keep all those things flowing together without things getting out of hand once again.